Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is the first time that you see my face, my name is Aleesha and today we are filming a video where we are answering your assumptions about university. And today I'm joined with...
Hi guys, my name is Praise and I'm very excited to be here today.
And where do you go to uni and what do you study?
So I study law at the London School of Economics.
We love that. This video has actually already been filmed, so we are redoing it again because it was filmed in slow motion. And it would have been funny if I kept the footage to show it here, but it was too heartbreaking. I deleted the whole thing. Like,
wait,
it was
no,
sad.
you sent me a picture of it.
Oh, did I? Oh yeah.
You
So we have these like true and false paddles. The mysterious man in the background is going to read out an assumption, and then if we agree with it, well, if we agree with it, we put up true, and if we disagree, we put up false.
The first one's from Darwin. He says, or she says, LSE students are all about work and no/little fun. One.
Yeah,
okay.
Thank you. I do even need to discuss that. It's just not true.
I think part of me was like, did I say true the last time? And
you
if
probably
so,
did.
why would I
Maybe
say
you're
that?
in a good mood.
But I think I've realised that there's obviously, I think we all also realise as students that there's much more to life than working. I think it's actually a really good balance for what our university's like.
I don't think everyone's oriented around uni work at all. I feel like LSE is almost like a business school in terms of like people actually have their own businesses or their own social media stuff. There's loads of people doing other things. And then fun, that's not true. Like loads of people have fun, especially in first year. I think now it's a bit different, but
I'd say I have lots of fun actually.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you. And also at Bankside, like last year, people were clubbing every single day of the week. Like I didn't, but people actually did. So
I also think as a university, well, my department does a lot of like outside things that's not just about like working. So like I went to Cumberland Lodge with my uni, which is like a weekend away. It was really nice.
How do you think people think that about LSE though?
I think because at the end of the day it is hard. Like the workload is a lot. Like everything is a lot. You're doing so much work. So I also think from an outside perspective it might be hard to see how can you do both.
Yeah, exactly.
Which might not actually be shown, but during the week, like last week I worked all week and then on the weekend I went out.
Yeah, same actually. I feel like people think that as well because if you think about it, we're kind of on a like same or similar academic standard to Oxbridge in terms of how difficult the work is, and then we're in London. So it's like being in London as well, it's such a busy like place. Everyone's rushing around going to work in their suits and briefcases. Like that's kind of the stereotype that you get with LSE.
But then also because you're in London, there's just so much to do.
There's so much to do. There's a lot more to do than out of London, to be honest.
Gemma says that there's no rest.
What do you mean? What, at LSE?
2, 1.
How could you do that? Such an oxymoron.
I know, but then if you just take the statement as it is, there's no rest. Realistically, that's so true.
Yeah, because when I'm resting, I feel like I shouldn't be resting.
Yeah,
and
like,
that's probably why. Like, you know, this weekend I didn't do uni work because I went out, and I only did uni work during the week.
Yeah,
and
same.
Yeah, and now I feel guilty. Like,
no,
you know what I mean?
my main problem is even if I'm sitting down, like I have to be doing something. It might not be uni work, but it's something that you haven't done.
Yeah.
So realistically, there is no rest. But I guess that's also based on how we are as people.
Yeah,
there could be people who are chilling, you know.
Because we do other stuff outside of uni as well, so there actually is no rest. We have like work, we do social media, so there is really no rest. Because you're right, because even when we're not doing something in uni, we're doing something. Yeah, that's true.
LSE is full of rich kids. 3, 2, 1.
That's true, like praise.
No! What makes you say such?
You are rich!
I don't know what she's talking about. I think it's obviously full of rich kids because they're from...
There's nothing wrong with that, guys. Like, come on, let's be surrounded by wealth.
It's because they're international students, a lot of them.
International.
So that's mainly the reason why.
Because international students pay a lot higher fees. So
they pay like 20k.
And they're not eligible for student finance either. So your
parents are paying, or whoever is funding that is definitely
unless you got a scholarship. And also, like, there's a Lamborghini that I always see on campus. Have you seen
I don't know who's that.
Oh, is it Ferrari? Sorry, he even knows, and I don't know.
I think you also see it from like how people, like what people wear when they're walking
Yeah,
around.
designer
Like-
everywhere. You said when you came to our campus, like you were just like everyone's just like tripped out. And at Bankside, oh my days, this is when we realised at Bankside we'd be going downstairs here to get dinner in like just tracksuits, comfy house clothes. You see people coming downstairs in like proper designer, like Dior.
At our uni, I don't think it's a bad thing.
No, I don't think
Like
so. I
no
like
one
it.
is discriminated against.
No,
Like
yeah,
it's
yeah.
never any of that. It's something you're aware of or that you see, and you go about your
Yeah, because
day.
there's loads of different types of people
Yeah.
that at LSE as well, to be fair.
Okay, next one. This one is from Henry. He says, you all wanted to go to Oxbridge, but now that you're at LSE, you actually prefer LSE.
That's actually a
You
nice
didn't
question.
do the countdown.
Yeah, stop! You're not doing it! Oh my days.
3, 2, 1.
That was a nice question.
Yeah.
Did you
I
apply?
think I
You
said
applied
it
to
recently. Yeah, I did. I applied to Cambridge.
Same.
But I think I said it recently. Like, I'd much rather be where I am now, because if not, I wouldn't be able to do all the things that I do. now. And that's basically my answer.
Yeah, that I agree with that. I feel like that's my answer as well, because LSE like supports you in terms of other stuff that you want to do.
And they encourage you to do other
Yeah, they
things.
do.
They wouldn't tell you to not do this.
Unlike Oxbridge.
Yeah.
So yeah, and even I just feel like I'm really happy with the whole content creation thing. I can't lie, like I love doing it, and I feel like that's like really encouraged at LSE, because like even there's like a LSE student content creator job, which I have as well. So like, and even you know how you do content creation for law department sometimes.
I think they definitely encourage us to do other things, even like people with businesses or companies or mini projects. I would just get bored in Cambridge.
Yeah, I like
I
my
don't think it
family
would
as
be
well.
a
It's
healthy
really nice.
environment.
Yeah, the actual city. So I feel like I can actually answer this properly now. When I went to visit Cambridge, I still really like Cambridge and
I love
Oxford as
Cambridge.
universities. I'm not saying I don't, but when I saw the town. Like the town is so bad. Like there's one club, or like there's two clubs in Cambridge, and they just play ABBA, and I'm just like.
But an essay every week, I know that's what they do.
Yeah,
It's not
that's
the
what
same.
they do.
Like,
Yeah, that's what Paris
Yeah.
told me, and he's on an economics degree, which is not even essay based, and he
Yeah.
has an essay like all the time. Alrighty,
Next one. The pressure to succeed at LSE is real and is inescapable. 3, 2, 1.
oh,
Are you half off?
I'm half. I'm like,
I'm true on this, and I feel like even when I was listening to Lamade's video recently, even she said it. Like it would be weird. This is what she said. It would be weird to go to LSE and not be successful afterwards.
yeah,
like,
but
think about it.
how he.
I know how
question,
the way he said that question
the
is
pressure to
inescapable.
succeed. The pressure to succeed at LSE is real.
and is inescapable.
I can't agree with that. I'm so sorry. That is such a negative like way to put that assumption. I think like everything else, it is what you make of it, and you are like what you make of yourself. If you want something for yourself, you're obviously in an extremely motivating environment, surrounded by other people who are getting internships and vacation schemes and jobs, which inspires you.
Yeah, it's inspiring.
Or it could knock you down based on your perception of things. And that's why I'm half. Like, I would never say it's inescapable. It's like, don't be so dramatic. It's very true, but
going on. Also, the thing is with this question, it's a weird one, because success is like subjective. It's subjective, because it's not like I'm saying that everyone comes out of LSE and everyone is an investment banker. No, like there's so many different definitions of success.
To one person could be coming out with a first or a 2-1. Success to someone else could be leaving with a job. Like,
exactly.
It is what you make of it. So don't
like
be so
the
harsh.
people go into all sorts of different careers, like politics, law. I have loads of friends that want to go into media and like production. Or
I know friends who like want to go into teaching, for
example,
exactly, which is not
which
related
is such a brilliant
to
job.
their degree.
You all hate KCL. 3, 2, 1.
You know what? The reason I'm laughing is because Praise did a tier list video, and she literally put KCL like at the bottom.
I have nothing against the people, but I was saying this earlier. I just hate the campus. I don't know what it is, and hate is a strong word. So I will say strongly dislike the campus. I don't know what it is, and I have friends who go there. So It's nothing personal.
So do I actually. Or
just
like our friend Natty goes there. I just feel like I just hate it because I'm at LSE, if I'm honest. Like I just don't like it.
See, my reason is not that. Like, let's get it clear. Like, that's not my reason.
But my one is like just friendly banter. Like if I'm just doing a video, I'll just like casually throw in some King slander. I'm gonna put the memes from the LSE memes page, like about Kings, and you'll see what I mean.
KCL gives me
my brother wants to go there, you know.
The thing is, you know what? I would also encourage some people to go there based on like what you're studying. I really do encourage people.
But it's not better than LSE, and the reason why there's a rivalry is because they're across the road from each other. And I feel like
I don't even pay mind to them. That's the thing. I don't.
I just feel like the reason why that
like so above them that you don't.
But LSE is like the ones that think they're so prestigious out of all the
babe. I'm just saying I don't like how it looks.
But why do you hate it?
Because
like
from the moment I stepped in there on that open day, I said I can't study here.
Oh, where's my tea?
Have you been in the buildings?
Did you drink it? Hey, you drank my tea. You know, like back in the days they stole our mascot and stuff like that.
The beaver.
You can take that. The beaver is so ugly. I'm gonna start crying.
Khadija says everyone there is finance bros. 3, 2, 1.
I don't know what that means.
Oh really?
Yeah.
That's Haniel. Haniel's a finance bro.
Oh, like econ?
Explain what it means, Aleesha.
No, so a finance bro is just someone that just dies, lives and breathes finance. Like they just want to be a banker so bad.
That's weird.
Like they wear like the little, you know, the little what's it called? The quarter zip sweater thing, and they wear a gilet.
Okay, there are people
There's
like
so
that.
many
There are, like your description of that. There are
there's
100% like that, but.
It's not to do with just LSE though. It's at any top university. Like at any top university, like most graduates will want to go into either consulting or banking. But I'm gonna say false because, like I said earlier, I have friends that want to go into media. It's not everybody, and I think on my degree, because I'm doing politics and economics, there's less of that.
Same with law.
Yeah, same with you. But you know, straight economics, like everyone is actually genuinely a finance bro. If you're doing straight econ, you're a finance bro.
That's funny.
Yeah.
University is not worth the debt. 3, 2, 1. Aleesha wouldn't know. She doesn't have any debt.
I have to put it here.
Explain.
Why is your? It's actually interesting.
Because I think there are two sides to this.
Yeah.
I've been contemplating university and thinking about it from the side where, why are we at university? Like, if we really think about it, why are we here?
I feel like university in general, the reason why I'm iffy on it is like, I just feel like no matter what university you go to, you are paying 9k to read lecture slides and to have someone talk at you. Because it's so independent.
I also think something along with that is, I know a lot of people who do degree apprenticeships or just apprenticeships, like straightforward, straight on, and someone I know is like an associate manager at a specific company and she's the year above me.
For your apprenticeship?
Yeah,
That's
she didn't go to uni, but she's doing what people are probably applying for in university now.
Yeah.
Through just going straight there from sixth form. So I think it depends on the person you are, but I think the whole education system needs to be rejigged a lot.
Yeah, the way they teach, I don't know, because it's a tricky one though, because I feel like it can never be a false on this, because no matter what, having a university degree, like there's some sort of credibility and backing that comes with having a degree and a qualification.
I also like really need
I
need law, like studying law.
You
need
to go into it.
I think there are many things that you actually get from going to university. Like you grow as a person.
True,
there's independence when you live out. You also meet amazing people. Like
I wouldn't change it if I was to go back in time. Were you gonna say like you? Amazing people like you. I'd never not go to university.
Actually getting a degree is worth it, but I think they actually favour masters now. Like so many people go for masters.
Yeah. And then also I will say, like in terms of the whole student debt thing, I think it is real and no one actually tells you properly about until you leave. Until you're at uni, that's when you realise, because
even with
interest starts building whilst you're doing a degree.
Even with the interest rates, like
interest rates are climbing, inflation is climbing. Like it is actually, you know, like what is it, like 9%? It's like a 9% graduate tax basically.
They're cheeky.
And you're basically gonna start paying it as soon as you graduate.
Very cheeky. Very cheeky. I think it's just cheeky.
It is cheeky. How can they be adding interest and we've not finished a degree? Can you imagine?
Yeah.
That's just so rude.
Next one is from Marcus. He says, London universities are worse than the Midlands because it's all over the city and lacks a campus community. 3, 2, 1.
What?
I'm biased on this one. I think
Okay,
I've always
why?
favoured campus university.
No, but
the
like-
Midlands. There's a
okay.
community that you cannot. There's just a form of community that I know exists there that you can't replicate at a London university.
I think though, when they said that spread out all over the city, it depends where you go because LSE is not spread out all over the
Yeah,
city.
that's
We're actually
true,
just
that's
in
false.
Holborn, that's it. Like, and LSE is so small, like we're literally just on a couple of streets.
Okay, that's very true.
But Kings is spread out all over the world.
Yeah.
Like there's Kings in Borsaloo, there's Kings in Holborn,
Fair
there's
enough.
Queen Mary's in Holborn and Queen Mary's in East London.
Just try.
Like why is there Queen Mary's in Holborn?
I think it's a law.
There's a law building.
LSE, I like that point actually. Quite central.
But I do agree with you, like yeah, like let's actually be real. You're gonna have more of a campus feeling outside of London on an actual proper campus where you're living there. That's the
Yeah.
difference because like at LSE you can't live on campus, like you can't live next to the uni building.
If you don't have a student accommodation, you won't make any friends. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, sorry. False. No, sorry, that was so wrong.
Phrase is
When
not.
you scream when you cook, when you shake.
No, because that's her saying she has no friends.
No, false.
You start off because related to you more.
I've lived at home for the past 3 years, and I think I've had a great.
But you regret
experience.
it, don't you?
I regret living at home for the
First
first
year.
year at least, but then, like for me, I was lucky because it was COVID, so no one was really making friends.
True.
And I think because of how I made like my university experience, where I joined societies and I spoke to people in classes, like I have the best support system of friends ever. So
Aww,
yeah,
that's so cute.
I can't agree with that.
The reason why I'm half disagree is because I know people who lived at home who did make friends like yourself, but the reason why I'm half false is because I just feel like everybody should move out for first year. If you can, you should, because I made like majority of my friends at Bankside in first year. And do you know what it is? Okay, so like say like with like people like you and Offe that lived at home, I feel like you still make friends at home, but it's just not as close in the first year.
But I think I understand that, like even I
Because,
still
like,
made friends in first year, but all the
it's
people
not
that I
as
knew from
close.
Bankside, like
Yeah,
obviously
we're
they
close.
would be like in each other's rooms at
Yeah,
night,
yeah,
and
that's
I'm
what I'm
getting the
saying.
FaceTime call whilst I'm in bed.
Like we used to like watch Love Island in my room.
Fair enough. No, yeah.
And like if I was struggling on a question, I'd just go upstairs and knock on Sheila's door and be like, hi, like I'm struggling. Like I don't know, it's just a bit close
I think
because you're living together.
It's very like what you make of it, because I feel like some people who even live out could end up not having friends.
Exactly, that's
just
true.
because they
People
stay
lock
in a room
themselves
with
in their room
yeah.
and don't do anything.
So-
But second and third year, I don't think it even matters because even if you're living with people, like yeah, that's nice, but it's just so much more intense as well.
Yeah,
You don't
no
have time
one
to
cares
be
that much.
Yeah, like yeah, and you've already made the friends. I feel like.
It's hard to budget, and you'll be broke every day.
Okay.
It's actually hard.
Is that a middle?
It's false.
Mine's sort of being in London. There are days where like I'll not intend on spending any money, and then I walk past. I walk past like a coffee shop or bubble tea shop, my guilty pleasure, and just be like, why not? Let's just treat yourself.
Do you know what it is? Okay, let me be real. The reason why I put false is because the people that I know that struggle with their finances at uni, they will buy their food shopping at Waitrose.
Okay.
And they don't have money to do that. So it's like, you're not budgeting correct.
Okay.
Like, I get all my food shopping at Lidl or Aldi. Like a proper broke uni student. But like, I get what you mean in terms of like tapping, like it's very easy to do.
And
So.
like I now bring lunch to uni, because if not,
I
it's
do
so
that too.
easy to just walk to Wasabi and buy like £9 sushi.
Yeah.
It really is that simple.
Like, London is expensive. London is more expensive.
It is expensive. It really is.
But you do also get, like, the government have also tried to work it out at least, because they give you more student finance.
Yeah.
And there's like high scholarships that you can get as well. So I don't know, I feel like sometimes it balances. And then if you got a part-time job as well, it pays more here too. So I feel like it does kind of balance out a bit if you're still smart with your money.
Freshest week is not worth the hype. 3, 2, 1.
I have no answer.
Yeah, because COVID.
I have nothing.
I don't know. I just feel like I expected to have like house parties and like those sort of weird like initiation things like in American movies, but it's not like that. It's not like that. It's just going to the club.
Oh, I know one thing.
I don't miss freshers.
People get freshers flu. That's one thing
Yeah, I
that I
got sick as
definitely
well.
know exists.
I got sick as well.
Quite bad.
LSE is the best London uni.
Hands down. Hands down.
Yeah.
It's ranked the best London uni as well.
Good on them. I think they do deserve it.
But again, obviously, bear in mind, LSE is only social science uni, so I don't think it's fair to compare it to like Imperial. Like Imperial's like really good for like medicine.
Yeah, I would never.
Yeah, definitely.
I wouldn't change it for the
Where
world.
else would I go in
Yeah,
London?
that's so true.
LSE was the only London uni I applied to as well, actually. Because I said if I'm staying in London, I'm going to LSE.
I applied to LSE, UCL, and King's.
Hey! The one that's just in slandering she applied to.
I think LSE has the best of everything, really.
Yeah, the best students, best people,
yeah,
best
campus, professors,
campus,
best academics, best buildings.
Yeah, the buildings are too long.
But I can't. Student satisfaction is the only thing where I'm like.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm very happy.
It's a trade-off. You can't have everything.
You can't have everything.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure that you check out the video that we filmed on Praise's channel, which would have been filmed a whole month ago.
Which I can't even remember.
Oh my god, what was
Oh,
it?
we were rating our second
Oh
year
yeah,
and
yeah.
third year.
No, it was actually
second
really
year
fun.
and third year
And
experience.
we did it on like a whiteboard. With
yeah.
so we've
really
actually
fun.
been creative with these videos. Like, what can I say? Bye.
Bye.
Okay.
Welcome. It's your girl Praise.
And it smells like farts.
Just gotta do it.
Oh my god, it smells so bad.
No, but
I just finished.
I feel, you know when it's one of those mornings where like everything's just going like not.
You're like this, you know,